What's going on? So I'm doing a reaction to Kendra G because this was atrocious, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be one of those channels that just does Kendra G a lot, but I definitely am going to start doing reactions to these. So I think you can read the title up there. Her weight became a discussion. Maybe you can see her face. Well, let's get into this.
Longest my sister put me on.
I love you.
I stopped.
Oh,
But
wait, hold on, girl. Can you hear me?
yes, I can.
Wipe your screen.
Okay. I'm sorry. I always get
no,
it's probably a light.
it's the way the light is.
Okay.
Oh, because the way you want the light to be, it's like a blur, honey.
Maybe I should change rooms.
Okay, that's better.
All right. We're
I'm
gonna go back to
sorry.
Fat Boy.
This is so crazy because I always request, but I never get on. So
Well, you on here now, baby girl. What's your name? Good morning. Happy Thursday. What's your name, girl?
Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina. Where you from?
All right, before we get further into it, let's just look. And this is not to be an asshole, to be mean, but I when I watch my 600 pound life, I never understand it, and I don't understand it here. How do you get to the point where your weight is so excessive that your face starts to accumulate so much fat? It creates this incredibly deep crevice around your nose and mouth. That there the fact that we live in a time where that can be the case, and you're just like, oh, but I'm still beautiful though. No, you're not. No, that should not be allowed to just be confidence away. That's insane.
Chicago.
Come on.
Oh, I'm in Indiana though.
Chicago, close enough. You in Gary now?
No.
Oh.
Hammond.
Hammond. Okay, yeah. You down in Chicago. What's your age?
I am 38.
All right, 38. And what's your sign?
I am a Virgo.
Come on. Virgos. All right, Virgo.
I'm a whole vibe, baby.
Girl, tell me about it. You boss soup.
Ladies, please stop this whole vibe thing. It's stupid. Please stop this whole vibe thing. It's stupid. It doesn't say anything. Like when I'm on Facebook Match and I hear we have to vibe, we have to do it. Essentially, what it means is I have to hang around you and then just feel some kind of way. And then what? So no practical, no nothing, no figuring anything else out. Just vibe, just a vibe, just a feeling. That's it. So essentially, she provides a feeling or an atmosphere of what? Fun, I'm assuming. That does not overcome. Never mind.
Riley, what you do for a living, Virgo?
I am a student and I drive Lyft. I'm a hustler, baby.
Okay, you get out how you live.
So nothing really, nothing. That the bars are so different. Imagine a guy saying, "Oh yeah, I do live. I hustle. I do live. I hustle." That gets so that immediately would be like, nah. Do you have a job? So it sounds like to me sounds like she doesn't have a job.
I'm a single mom. I provide for myself. I'm very independent.
Okay. How many kids you got?
I have one.
Okay. How old?
She is almost 16.
Okay.
She's 15. Yeah.
Nice. Let's just get to it. What kind of man you looking for?
A man that knows what he wants. Of course, I said I'm a Virgo.
Okay, so a man that knows what he wants. I'm starting to think that means a man who won't give them, who will be straightforward. Which, ladies, say that when y'all say substitute words, it's really hard to understand what you actually mean. So, what she wants is a guy who won't play around the bush, have sex with her, and then leave. She wants a guy who's straightforward, and by straightforward, but straightforward and wanting a relationship specifically with her.
And Virgos, to me, are very lovable, and they love hard.
Y'all love real hard.
Yes. So whenever I meet somebody and date them, they're just not for me. I feel like I'm building a bear, and I'm tired of building a bear. I'm all out of that. So
Okay. He wants to be pre-built.
Okay, I'm sorry for stopping this so much, but whenever I say this in the comment section, I'll get some women who say, "But skinny women go through that too." Listen, if we differentiate on reality, whatever. But again, when you put yourself in her predicament, which I won't even say the kid, because this kid is almost grown, but still a lot of men are worried about that 16-year-old phase, teenage girl phase. But when you put yourself in her position, which she's huge, a lot of guys are going to look at you and go, "That's a target. That's
me being the person that I am, I'm ready to expand. Like these guys they date different.
When you say they different,
I don't think,
well,
think women really require enough these days. Like I was out of the dating scene for a while. I had got engaged and it didn't work out. But it's like when you get back into the dating pool, like guys are different. And
when was your last relationship? I'm sorry to cut you off.
when was it?
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago, a little bit over 2 years ago.
What are your deal breakers, honey?
Liars, cheaters, manipulators. Just a guy that don't know what he wants, not driven.
And why did you not get married?
okay. She just said driven, and like I forget what she said like 30 seconds ago before they cut her off. Ladies, again, if a guy is driven and always wants more and always wants to elevate and go above, why would he go for her? He wants to elevate in every area but his life, but his woman. Think about that. Think about that. And again, what she said was women aren't demanding enough. What would a man be demanding if he chose you? You carried before you married. You are a Dr. Now patient. And at some point, we didn't get to yet, but she's going to say she's like attitude, like what he wouldn't even be really demanding at all if he got with you. And that's really the thing. Like I saw a lady, she made a video and she said y'all keep saying that women gonna die alone, but this dude's out here committing suicide left and right. And it's like, well, no shit, because we know society don't give a fuck if he takes his own life. We just know that's a given. But also, the reason that so many platforms are coming out talking to y'all is because the delusion is so lopsided y'all way is insane. The idea of if I just want something, I demand it, and I don't have to settle. Okay.
He grew down. I felt like we didn't mesh like we did. He changed up his whole energy. It was just like we were in different places. So we agreed to separate and just be cool.
Okay.
Okay, agree to separate and be cool. Okay, so God, Niche.
Do they have to look a certain way? Your new boo?
I don't want him to I don't want him to be unattractive.
Okay.
I'm not saying I want a pretty boy, but I'm beautiful. I might not be the prettiest woman in the world, but I'm very, you know what I'm saying, on that level for me. So I want him to.
On what level? What level is that? Again, this is coming from you can never call yourself not beautiful. You can't even call yourself just regular. Never mind atrociously obese. You can see the I know I'm fronting, but I have to do this on her face as she's speaking.
What's that level for you that you're on?
A vibe, baby.
Okay.
I'm a big girl, but I'm fine, and can't nobody tell me nothing different.
Big fan.
You're not.
I want a guy who, who
So he
feels
don't have
like,
to be tall, short, skinny, hefty.
I don't want him too tall because I am 4'11" and a quarter.
You're 4'11"?
Huh?
You're 4'11"?
I'm 4'11" and a quarter. Yes.
Shorty, big fan, shorty.
Yeah.
I thought you were tall.
No fucking way. I didn't catch that part when I watched the first time. You're less than 5 feet, and that wide, dude. You're the shape you're giving yourself. That's crazy. And then you had your kid 16 years ago, and we're still doing this. Go off, sis.
What's on?
Oh,
Okay.
Like, I don't want him too tall where I have to just completely look up to him. So,
Does he got to make a certain amount of money?
no, but I do want him to be established, have a job, want more or doing better,
All right.
So,
Let's do the Kendrick Cam, honey.
All right, back it on up.
you really caught me on the day, honey.
Back that vibe on up. Girl, you look good. Won't you back it
Put
up?
my shirt up because I had on the belly top, girl.
Girl,
I'm in
get the titties out my face.
What that is?
Come on, girl. Okay, catch your can.
We see you, boo.
Yes, it's a
That's what
vibe.
you get. I'm beautiful. What that is?
Come on, girl. Okay, catch your can.
We see you, boo.
Look at the fucking shoulder width. Then add the arms in. And then I'm beautiful. I don't care. We need okay. The whole let's normalize admitting when you're not it. Admitting when you're not beautiful. Like is people y'all really don't understand how horrible this is for society for people to have a mindset that they didn't earn. And to show you how fair that I am about it, I hate the quote unquote have a the abundance mindset that relationship gurus sell. You cannot just have the mindset if you don't actually have the abundance. If that many chicks ain't after you, you gonna pretend. Like you can learn to walk away without pretending like you have a whole bunch of options. You can have self-esteem about yourself in terms of work ethic and knowing that you're going to get there starting today and not be this delusional about yourself. This is insane. The way that stomach stuck out, oh my God. Like I have problems because I know that I eat too fucking much. I know that. I have a horrible addiction to sugar. I know that. But when I see people like this, it's like, what the fuck am I complaining about? It's like having a middle class lifestyle with no debt, but mad because you ain't a billionaire. And it's like, I think I'm pretty good. Because she's like two of me.
Yes, it's a
That's what
vibe.
you get. I'm beautiful and I'm proud.
I love it. As you should
Listen,
be.
I love your confidence.
Proud of
Let
what?
me ask you this. Do you think, and I'm
Proud of what? What is there to be proud of? You've done nothing, and it shows. You've done nothing, and it shows. Where the pride in what? Existing? Because that's all it is to be where you are. If I never go to the gym again, and I stop fighting my diet, my addiction to sugar, if I stop doing that, I can become you. By literally just getting up, going to work, and then just eating whatever the fuck I want. Where's the pride in that?
say this as sensitive as possible. The type of guy you attract, do you think if you lost a little bit of weight, you would attract a different type of guy?
Nope.
I know I have, because I have before. But no, I'm so confident. Like, I could grab any guy. I never had a problem meeting guys. The
Then why
thing
you here?
is, when we do get to a certain level, they don't really.
Well, that's the challenge, right? I think all women, if you have a vagina, you're gonna always be able to have sex, right? Like all men tell me this. So, but it's not about just having sex. You
It's
want
really
somebody.
about attracting the guy that you want. So
Right.
with
That's
the
what I'm
guy you want, are you able to attract the guy you want?
I would
Because
date.
you've been-
I would date. We could go out. We could do this. We could do that. Guys, I don't know. They turn into liars, and that's probably me because I love hard and But when I found out you lied, that's it. I'm like, that's such a deal breaker for me. Like, I don't feel like I have to settle for less.
Okay.
And I'm not going to. I'd rather be by myself. Hell, I was born by myself.
Okay.
So,
Oh, listen, that is absolutely an accurate choice. That you can, everybody can choose to be by themselves. Here's the problem that I think people overlook when choosing to be by themselves. You're going to get old. You are absolutely going to get old. Well, as old as you can get being her size. But even being her size, if she doesn't just drop dead, she's going to start to buckle first. And when you are struggling to get around, struggling to breathe, struggling to all that at fat old age, being by yourself isn't going to be just being by yourself. It's a whole different ballpark at that point. So you don't really know what you're signing up for, just trying to be a smartass.
So why you think you're single? If you vibing?
these guys are not, they're not stepping up.
What are the top three things you think a man wants in a woman? Top three.
They should want confident, driven, and beautiful.
Okay, you got 1 out of 3 right. Top 3: beautiful is first, fit, feminine, and submissive, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a problem. Because if you're not being submissive to me, I'm not doing the same to you. I love match.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you this too. This ain't Kendra D question. This is a personal question. I just want to know, what do you think your top 3 flaws are when it comes to relationships? And be honest.
Not for a man.
No, your flaws. What are your flaws? You as a person with this self accountability today. Kendra said I can ask a few of my own questions.
I get bored easily.
Okay.
And then you snack.
I could probably do more as far as like working on myself. Even though I'm self confident, there's just stuff about me, like my health wise, that I just be. Sometimes I get a little lazy when it comes to stuff like that.
Okay.
A little lazy, ma'am. A little lazy, dude. Come the fuck on. Like, it gets like people don't like. I remember Kendra, she responded to who I think is Thon Lexi about how he reacts to her shows, and people think that you're just talking shit about women. Like, when you do this, listen, when you overdo something and you have to be corrected, you open yourself up to the criticism and the ridicule and all this stuff. That's the life you kind of you make this happen. You give people content. You make this attitude makes people money. This delusion makes people money. You set it up to where they can make money off you.
I don't really.
That's 2. And one more, girl. Come on, we all got flaws now. We got to be self-accountable. Lazy. You could be. What's the first one? And then one more.
I picked the wrong guys.
You picked the wrong guys. Okay. But are you picking the wrong guys, or are you dealing with the guys that are picking you?
I don't let guys pick me. Okay.
So you pick the guys.
I am. If I see something I want, I grab, and that's probably a me thing.
Well, that's the problem, because the guy has to pick, because that means he desires it. If you're going after a guy, you don't know if he really wants you or not. If you're the initiator,
I just feel like if a guy doesn't take to what I'm saying, then they shouldn't go forward.
How old are you, honey?
I'm 38.
Do you have kids?
I have one
How
daughter.
old is your daughter?
16.
16.
Will you date a guy that has kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long as he is a good provider, he take care of his kids. I don't have a problem with that. Because I love kids. I would like to have more kids.
Hell no.
I forgot the cousins. When was your last relationship?
Okay, ladies, that is very irresponsible because I've actually seen this on a reality show. You shouldn't be her size trying to have kids. That puts a lot of pressure and stress and all that on your body, extra on top of the pregnancy. Stop doing this. This is ridiculous. Stop being this size and trying to get pregnant. Stop.
A little bit over 2 years ago was the guy I was engaged with.
After about sex.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time you had sex?
You don't have to answer.
I would like to know.
A few weeks ago.
Okay, he's not an option.
He is an option, but at the same time, I'm giving him time to work on himself. And while he's doing that, I'm not going to close the doors because my king might be there somewhere. I can't close the door
Then you're not
on
giving
that
him
one
time.
person.
Then you're literally not giving him time.
Why would a guy be lucky to? Why would a person be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm a vibe.
Girl, ain't that much vibe in the world. Give us some real
It
shit
is,
now.
I promise. I got Virgo vibes, and it's all over me.
Are bossy and they try to control everything. So that might be
No, we have to have the last
And
say. And I
that's
think
probably a
that
problem for men. You can't have the last say if you want a man. Men lead.
But they want to.
Men lead. So they're not gonna be with no woman who thinks she's the boss, and that's just honest. You can ask any man that
That's
leads.
sort of beside me. I don't want to be behind him.
No, it's not that. It's man lead, and you have to listen to men when we're talking about this.
Yeah,
so you
but
can't
they have
listen
to
to
give
women
me
and what you feel
reason.
like.
They have to give me reason to let them be the lead.
All right,
Otherwise,
girl.
I've been
You have
leading
to bow
myself.
down. Okay, go on.
Well, I can tell this happens a lot with.
I think Kim was just about to say it. And Matt, if you're a dude, you're the lady in the hat in front of Kendra. Just all the fucking time. And then to go with it, look at what the at the bottom of the screen. You're with you're with her looking like this and talking shit constantly.
A lot of women, because y'all been doing this for 3 years, that you are stuck in your ways. So let me ask you this. Does a guy have to honor what you desire, or if not, you are okay with being by yourself?
Absolutely. I'm very okay with being by myself. I'm by myself now.
Okay. So, I mean, like, I always feel like you can stick to your guns on anything if you're willing to deal with the consequence. And the consequence could be there's no man that's going to sign up for that. And if you're fine with that, then you keep on going on. But if you desire companionship in any way, then there might be certain things that you can adjust if you want said man, or you just deal with the men who are willing to deal with you. But it seems like those men you don't really like that much.
I just feel like it's worth the if I feel like it's worth the compromise, then I'll go for it. That's just me.
That might
And I'm not
be your flaws
right,
that you're not
but
taking accountability for.
even I definitely will take account if I feel like I'm wrong about something. I definitely will say it.
Do you ever
I
feel like
don't
you're
have a
wrong,
problem.
though? Shit.
But it's just the thing that a lot of times I'm right.
Girl,
Yes.
I agree. You got the bad dog. Okay. But no, I'm just playing. That's what Kevin said. Did we have anything else?
No, that's it. So get her Instagram
Okay.
page.
Well, you definitely a vibe, girl. Give us how to reach you. You said Ezra?
You did that. No, just give the guy how they can reach
How
you.
they can reach you? IG.
My Instagram is Foxy Brown Eyes 32.
Get the fuck
That's
outta here.
FOXXY BROWNEYES 32.
They forgot to ask about the income, but I think they spared her on that one. I really think they spared the fuck out of her on that one.
Okay,
I'm gonna just screen this. Sometimes I
And
screen.
please don't come to my DM with BS because I'm not on it. I'm gonna shut you down real fast.
She shut
Thank
niggas
you.
down. Period. Don't play with her. She a vibe. All right, girl. Thank
I
you.
came natural. No makeup, no filters, nothing. What you see is what you get until I get extra cute.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, bitch. I love y'all.
I love you too.
Bye.
How could I
So
get extra?
I have to go, but I will say this was Nisha. She gets calls on Facebook.
Girl, you let that lady take all my first time with the update. That wasn't even an update. I didn't even get to interview nobody.
But you did on Facebook.
Oh, I
You'll
am
be
on
back
Facebook.
another time. But I want to say this. I want to bring this up because although I wasn't the biggest fan, I'm not a hater. And Niche said says that she has been watching. Y'all always talking about Kevin Samuels.
That man ain't lied once, and I don't care how harsh he is. He ain't lied. Women don't like to hear the truth. That lady knows she needs to lose weight, and she's beating all around the bush. We're talking real stuff. You are. There's a lot of people who are overweight, but then it's like, come on, we're gonna be for real. I need to lose weight, and I know that. But you talk about standards and vibes, and when I asked what's the top 3 things men want, she talking about confidence. No. What kind of confidence I was talking about men. So I just feel like women don't like to hear the truth all the time. And sometimes when somebody tell us that, we have a problem with it. But yes, that was all my 2 cents. And she don't like to listen. So you overweight and you don't like to listen. So
her spirit was beautiful. But y'all
Now think about that's a woman that just said that. Now what insults can you give her? Lil dick. What insult do they give? Lil dicks. Hate yourself. What kind? Do the insults fit here? When you have a woman saying the exact same fucking thing, you can't be her size, her ugly, going, I want this, I want that, I want. You gonna be by your damn self. Ain't no do you want to, no, you gonna have to be. So your wanting to is going to become irrelevant.
I told her the truth.
Yeah.
You can't come with all that. Come on, man. Oh, I don't like to listen. I ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. This man ain't. Come on, man. That's why you single.
you have an attitude, you bossy, you big.
And he big backed it.
You
Stop
big,
it. We won't call her big back.
not big back,
I
but
think not
I'm
because-
big. But I know that.
But Nisha has been watching a lot of Kevin Samuels.
But I also know that I'm overweight. So
And
let's
what
just call a spade
I
a
tell y'all
spade.
that.
But
I tell y'all all the time I'm not talking.
but you walking your weight. I feel like you're not. You don't.
But
That's
also, I'm aware that I need to lose weight too. So I'm not gonna be like, I'm a vibe and I'm bossy. Like,
and you always have a man though, Nish.
yeah, that's not the point I'm making.
Niche keep it.
When
You
I'm
always have a man.
The point I'm making is I understand what men are looking for in women. I feel like a lot of us don't. They don't care about certain things that we think they care about. And I feel like once we're more aware of that, then we'll be better able to find a man. If you think a man care about education and money and confidence, you're wrong. And you can ask men that. Don't listen to me. Ask Zach. Ask the
But
man.
if
Ask the neighbor.
I say it, I'm harsh.
Well, no. I want to jump in because one person said I'm uncomfortable with the conversation. One thing I don't want to do. I don't want to bash. Like, I mean,
I'm not trying to bash nobody.
Yeah. It's not that I'm uncomfortable with the conversation. My goal, honestly, whether y'all think it or not, I never want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I do want to enlighten so we can see the difference of what you desire. I'm a person, that's how I am in life. I'm a results person, right? So I'm all about what do you want?
Yeah.
What is the way to get the result? Now here's the deal. If you want a set guy and that's what you want, then you have to be willing to do the things for that set guy, or you deal with the men that take you as you are and go on with life. What happens is, what I've noticed is, and this doesn't just go for women, this goes for men too. You want something that doesn't want you back, and you focus on that, opposed to the pool of people that want you and figure out a way to be happy. Now, I always say this, there's not one pool, and I love the Lori Harvey analogy because she would say the pool is crystal clear with millionaires, right? That's the pool she lives in. So it's really this. If you feel like you're in a pool of piss, the question is, how do I get out of this pool that's filled with piss? What do I have to do in bettering myself to be in a different circumstance? And that's all that I really, and I want to give that again to men too, because we focus on a lot of times of the women. This is what I don't like, because I get men that come on my show that need that same lesson and they don't get it. Now the rules are different. Women, you got to be beautiful. Men got to have money.
Men
Well,
be
that's
broke.
the fact.
Men be broke.
Men
And
gotta
then
have money.
talking about, oh, I want this submissive woman that ain't gonna do this and listen to everything I
You
say
talking about-
after she done put in 16
You talking about a
hours.
broke man?
Yeah, you broke. You can't ask for that. You can't ask for that.
Yeah.
If she going half on the rent, you can't ask for that. Am I
Yeah.
flagging or something?
You just have to be able to.
We make fun of those dudes all the fucking time. Like that's come on now. And it's not the reason that people go at women on these podcasts is because nobody makes fun of y'all. Nobody. Like, do you know how hard you would get the backlash for making fun of the chick that was just on this show? But the equivalent of her on the man side, demanding the same shit, is like, nigga, what? How insane are you? You better get your shit together before you come out here. Try like he will get chewed up, but she get to walk around with all this glowing confidence, with no results over 15 years, except I guess she was engaged and it's like, what the fuck happened? That's always, that's always a thing. I was engaged, but well, why the fuck are we talking about it? Why? It's a nothing burger. But if you want more of these, hit in the comment section. Be right, not positive. Out.